everybody. Today I'm going to do a pour for you. So my colors that I'm going to use are pink, metallic gold. This is a Target paint. I really like this gold. It's like a rose gold. I'm going to use Grumbacher green, turquoise green. Grumbacher turquoise green. Master's Touch light olive green. Grumbacher deep violet. And Master's Touch ocean green. So I'm going to use these. I've made up 5 cups, as you can see right here. I think I'm going to start out with 4 and then use the other one if I need to add a little more paint. I've been going back and forth between 4 and 5 of these little cups for the 12 by 24 inch. Sometimes I feel like I might have to stretch out the paint a little too much to get to cover with 4. Sometimes 5 is a little too much. So I'm just gonna kind of play that one by ear. So as you see, I've got my level on my canvas. I always check the level this way and this way. I know you guys can't see the bubble when it's that direction, but it's perfectly level right now. So I'll set my level aside, but I check my canvas level every single time because anything can happen. My tray can be bumped, anything can happen. Even if you paint on your countertop or a fixed piece in your home, that's not always level. Your house settles, it's not always level. So don't just assume because it's a fixed cabinet or something that it's level. Don't assume that your kitchen table is level. It's probably not. So just check it, level it, and do what you need to level it out. If your painting's not level, it'll all run off. So I'm gonna start by flipping 4 of these cups onto my canvas. There's a little spider running around in my tray. I hope he survives okay and doesn't get drowned out by paint. Okay, so I'm gonna let that paint run down out of my cup. I do spray the inside of my cup with a little bit of this hair oil. That helps the paint run down the sides so I get more paint out of my cups. Just a little helpful tip. So I was debating on adding that pink metallic gold. I went back and forth, so I poured a little bit last night, a little puddle with it and a little puddle without it, and I still couldn't decide if I liked it or not. So I ended up putting it in there, and hopefully I like it. I think without it, the painting seemed maybe a little bit, less jazzy, I don't know. So I'm gonna let this paint sit for a minute, and then I'm gonna torch it. I don't know about you guys, but here in Illinois, it went from being gorgeous out yesterday to being freezing today. Had my air still on yesterday. Came downstairs to a really cold house, so I turned my air off, and then I came out to my garage to work and had to turn the heater on. So it's crazy Illinois weather. Okay, so I'm gonna grab gloves. Sorry, guys. I always forget to wear gloves, and then I end up going to work with paint-stained hands, and that's not good, seeing as I'm a cake decorator. So I keep gloves on at work then, but I try and get it all scrubbed off. So we're gonna wear gloves. Boy, I sure love these colors. It's looking so pretty. Let's see, which way do I want to go first? I think I'll try and move it slowly this way first. You know, and I read a good point today that I don't always think about. On one of the face group pages, somebody had mentioned that if you tilt your painting, remember to always tilt it back to center before you tilt the opposite way or tilt another way. And I thought, you know, that's a really good point, because you might like the shape of those cells, and tilting it back to center will help from stretching them out, instead of if I were to just kind of roll this painting around. So I'm going to try and keep that in mind as I do this. So I'm going to go back this way before I go this way. I did not put as much of the rose gold in as I did of all the other colors, because I was so undecided on it. So, but it's really popping up anyway. Okay, trying to think here if I want to put some more paint on to avoid stretching out these cells too much, or if I just want to go for it. Just really don't want to stretch them out too much. I think I'm gonna put some of this around. Hopefully some of that will run off when it touches the other paint, so that it's not all blobby, but sometimes if you get too much paint on there, the extra paint that does run off will kind of pull some of your pretty cells with it. So I try to not overkill with paint, but I also hate stretching my canvas too much, so. Yesterday when I was testing out these colors to see if I liked them together, which, by the way, I absolutely love them together, I made two little puddles. So with those puddles, I dipped some cabochons, and that's kind of what I used to help me decide if I wanted to add the gold or not, and still didn't really help. I couldn't decide if I liked the pink gold better or not. So. I'm just going to tap out some of this paint. Okay, so basically I have it all covered except for that very bottom edge closest to you guys. I was noticing something really funny when I was watching someone else's video today. I noticed as I was watching someone else's video and they were tilting their canvas, I noticed I was slightly tilting my phone the same way they were tilting their canvas, trying to help their paint move along. I don't know if I'm the only weirdo that does that, or if you guys have ever caught yourself doing that, but I kind of laughed at myself when I noticed I was doing that. I'm going to touch this to wet that canvas there to help that slide. I just want that to slide off just a little bit, and then other than that, I'm really going to leave this one. I really love these colors together. I think I need to maybe I don't want to move it too much, but I kind of want to get some of this off, I think. liking that. I'm gonna torch the side over here and see if that helps a little bit. I guess I kind of moved it out of the camera. Boy, I didn't see that. That's a good way to also make sure I keep it right where I check its levelness. I mean, sometimes you gotta know when to stop touching it, when I probably shouldn't have tilted it towards me that way when I did. I'm really not liking this all right here too much, but I'm not sure I wanna, so I get a little bit of it off. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, I'm thinking that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna take my gloves off here, take my camera out of the stand, and get you guys a close-up of it, and you can see what you think. I love these colors together. So there you go. Let me know if you have any questions, or feel free to comment. Thank you for taking your time to watch my pour video. I'll post a picture of what it looks like when it's all dry. Hope you guys all have a great evening. Thanks.